Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you want to find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world we're in, this is another scene for Unmask Orlando, the Werewolf the Apocalypse venue. This evening's scene brings us, well, it takes place just after the introduction scene for the werewolf venue, where Noah, our Sept Alpha, was going after Dayani because he needed to talk to her. He was concerned as her alpha.
Well, I mean, she doesn't move very fast, so
Yeah, he probably kept up with her pretty easily.
yeah. But she doesn't stop unless he stops her.
And he probably would. He'd, put a hand on her arm. Very gently, though.
Mhm. And she'll look over to him.
And he starts signing. I've been where you are.
She nods.
I know how much an injury can fuck with you. And right now it seems like, it's never gonna get better.
She shakes her head. I don't see how it will.
I found a workaround.
I can't work around this.
We'll find a way. It might seem, hopeless right now, but it's still fresh. I know when I got hurt, I thought there was no way that I would ever, accomplish anything. I mean, I couldn't hear anymore. Still can't. But I found a way around it. And we're gonna do that for you.
She tears up. I know that there are other ways that I can be a Ragabash, but infiltrating was one of my specialties, and I don't see how I can do that anymore.
He smiles a bit and signs, "Is it okay if I hug you?"
She nods.
He will just wrap his arms around her in a hug.
She hugs him back, and the tears start to spill down her cheeks.
And he pulls back so he can lip read if he needs to. I'm a Galliard.
She nods.
And
And
I can't hear
you get
Tails anymore.
right.
I used to be a singer. Definitely can't do that anymore.
She frowns.
Find other ways.
How did you get past this feeling of hopelessness?
It took me a long time. I had my first change really young. So I made Cleath pretty quickly. And it's taken me years to get past it. But now I know it's not the end of the world. It sucks.
Part of me wishes I hadn't come back.
No, don't say that. Come here.
I can't leave my dad alone.
You got some people here who'd miss you too.
She looks to him. I I haven't even been able to go back to work. I don't even know how to tell them what happened.
Hmm. I mean, trust me, that's not easy. I, do you know the story of how it happened?
She shakes her head. No.
I was a Cleath when it happened. Ended up having a run-in with a vampire.
She makes a face.
And I had never run into a vampire that had powers like this.
What happened?
It was like her voice just. I don't know. I can't even explain it. The way they explained it when they looked at my ears, it's basically like it completely ruptured everything. I don't remember much. I remember my head feeling like it was splitting in two, and then when I managed to get away, my ears were bleeding, and I couldn't hear anything.
I'm sorry.
It's not so bad when people, take time and help you with it. My sister's been a godsend on that. Took the time to fucking learn sign language.
It's hard accepting help. I don't want people to help me. I don't want to have help.
Trust me, I know that feeling. The way our dad raised us, you don't ask for help ever.
I just She furrows her brow and shakes her head. It's
Asking for
just been
help
me and
is
my,
weakness. Took me, losing my ears to realize that that's not true at all. Knowing when you need help and asking for it, that's one of the strongest things you can do.
it's just been me and my dad my whole life, and he he got cancer, and I took care of him, and he went into remission right before we moved here.
How's he doing now?
He's good. He's working, and he's worried about me. I know he's worried about me, but
I'm sure he is.
he's finally doing okay, and I don't want him to have to take care of me.
Well, how about I set you up with one of the kinfolk to help, you know, take care of things that need taken care of.
She takes a very deep breath. This is really hard for her.
And anytime
She
you
nods.
don't want him around, you tell him to fuck off.
She chuckles at that. Okay. I definitely don't have trouble telling people fuck off.
Oh, I know that. Mouth of yours got you in trouble a couple of times.
I'm a ragabash. I can't help it.
Yeah. Fucking ragbashes.
Hey,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you guys.
you need us.
Exactly. You tell us when we're being fucking stupid.
Exactly. Who else is going to keep you on your toes and tell you when you're being fucking stupid?
Exactly.
I suppose I could get into more diplomatic affairs rather than the stealth, infiltrate, and assassinate.
He nods.
Go
I
hand in hand with my actual job.
haven't told many people this. I'm planning on reaching out to Unbroken Accord.
She, she blinks. You are?
Mm-hmm. And if you want to start working diplomatic stuff here on the Sept, I'd like you to help me.
She nods. I would like that.
Good. That's settled then.
She gives him a bit of a smile. Probably the first one he's really seen out of her since
My
this
dad's gonna
happened.
fucking hate it. But oh well.
That makes her smile even wider. Then all the more reason for me to help you with it.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking lose his shit, but he's really gonna lose his shit when he
Does
finds
your,
out why I'm doing this, but
does your dad understand that nobody likes him? Literally nobody likes him.
I mean, his wife must fucking like him. They're constantly
Only
fucking.
I'm not entirely sure that that's all of her own. She shakes her head. She's probably brainwashed.
Probably her dad's as bad as mine.
Gross. But I mean, anybody that matters doesn't like him. She really does have a mouth. This is great. I love it.
But yeah, he's really gonna lose his shit when he finds out why I'm fucking doing this, but
Why are you doing it? You know I'm not going to say anything to him.
so you probably fucking know that everyone fucking knows I'm gay.
No. Really?
The
I would
guy
never have
I've
guessed.
the guy I've been seeing, he's a changeling. A fae.
She raises a brow.
He's actually the count that my sister is under.
Raises a brow even farther.
And his brother is a Fenris kinfolk.
Means you want him to be able to come on set if he wants to.
Yeah. I want him to be able to come on Sept if my sister's here and come see her without,
Wait, so your sister is dating his brother?
they're planning a date. He shows her the text.
Oh my.
Apparently, me and Johan are going to be babysitting the kids while they go out.
So it's kind of like you get a date while they get a date.
We get a date to watch a year-old baby and a 9, I think. Yeah, 9. 9-year-old. So I mean, it's not, like a date, but eh,
You still get to spend time together.
exactly. I
Speaking of dates, my dad really needs to go on one. She rolls her eyes and shakes her head.
oh oh time to play matchmaker.
Oh,
It's probably not the best time. Oh wait, he doesn't know about that yet because he goes to see Avery and them after Aiden's
okay.
mom.
The truth catcher?
Yep, Delphia. She doesn't
Her
know with
jaw drops
anyone
slightly.
since, her husband died.
My dad hasn't been with anyone since my mom died.
Well, there we go.
My mom died when I was a baby.
Yeah, it's been, I think Aiden was 8. So yeah, it's been 12-ish years, I think. I don't know how old Aiden is now. I really should get better at this.
Been about 25 years for my dad.
Well, think it's time to play matchmaker.
Yeah, I think that she would be his type. Could work.
I mean, she's a fucking badass, so. Also, she's practically as tall as I am. It's kind of scary.
She
She
grins.
kind of intimidates me. Not gonna lie.
How are we gonna set them up?
Hmm. I don't know. We figure it out.
I mean, I don't know
I mean,
how
I'm
she
not used to
feels
playing
about.
matchmaker.
I guess I could just call him and tell him that he needs to come to the steps.
Yeah, there you go.
He will need to meet this person that you're going to. Who are you going to give me for my errand boy? I guess is what it's going to end up being. Like,
I have not actually made the NPC yet, but you know the face claim, so.
I do know the face claim. um,
He is The son of my sister's former husband. He's from the Wendigo branch of the Two Rivers family.
So he's a Two Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
She nods.
Because it's weird. They had, like... So, Mom was Wendigo Garu. Dad was Uktena Kinfolk. Both had, I don't know how it happened, but stupidly purebred, like, more so than even me. And that's saying something. But yeah, one of the kids ended up Wendigo, the other ended up, well, Adam.
She nods. That's not the first time I've heard of things happening like that, where one child ends up with one brand of pure breed and the other ends up with the other one.
I'm just really, really shocked that both of them ended up, with someone not from their tribe, considering just how high their pure breed was.
Yeah, and with as traditional as especially our tribe is, Wendigo don't really like Wendigo going outside of Wendigo, so
I'm really, really shocked that that happened, but it did. And
I mean, I guess it was probably accepted because it was another pure tribe.
that would be my guess.
Because I get,
They almost,
even from
I mean, hell, my dad almost set my sister up with Adam's son, his oldest son.
that's surprising.
But then he decided that, needed to be Wendigo, so he ended up setting him up with Adam's brother instead, who was old enough to be
Right.
her fucking father.
She shakes her head. Why are some of our people like this?
I don't fucking know. I mean, she loved him eventually.
That's good, I suppose.
Yeah. It's been a hard year for her.
She nods.
Losing her husband, almost losing Ezekiel. Hell, she almost died. God, I don't know what I would have done if she died.
It's
I suppose I'd start
her
bothering
turn.
you more.
You are like the brother I never had.
I need a new sister, and you get to have that honor.
She shakes her head and she hugs him.
He hugs her back. Besides, she didn't come out to Sept much now.
Should I go see her?
I think she'd like that. I go up and see her all the time. I babysit Zeke a lot, so.
I probably use the time out.
And you'd get to
Oh,
meet her kid. He's the fucking cutest thing on the planet. I may
she's
or may
not.
not be biased.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Cutest kid on the planet.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll drive out to the coast and pay her a visit. At least I can still do that. I can still drive.
I mean, hey.
I can only drive an automatic, but I can still drive because thankfully it was her left leg and not her right.
I mean, there you go.
A
I fucking hate
silver
automatics
lining.
anyway. I mean, fucking hate stick shift anyway.
Yeah.
Never fucking
I,
understood them.
I didn't like. I don't like to have to put forth that much effort to drive a car.
Exactly. It's a pain in the ass.
It is. Silver lining, I suppose. At least my left leg was the one damaged and not the right one.
Come on. We're gonna go get something to eat.
Okay. And yeah, she'll go off with them to go eat, feeling a little bit better about things at least.
Yep, because he has now set her up for a diplomatic position and with a,
Yep.
a runner, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
A very, very pretty runner.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna die.
And with that, thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene for Unmask Orlando, the Werewolf the Apocalypse venue. See you next time.